I've been finding such nice, juicy, sweet pineapple in the grocery stores lately. And so I've got one today. I'm going to turn it into some caramelized pineapple sauce to put over ice cream or pound cake. And when you're in the store looking for a pineapple, it's best to find one that's nice and yellow on the bottom. As the pineapple ripens, that yellow color just moves up the pineapple. You also want to take a look at the top. The leaves should be nice and crisp looking. This one looks just perfect, and it has a nice fragrance to it, a nice sweet fragrance. When I'm cutting fresh pineapple, I start by cutting off the top and the bottom of the pineapple. By cutting off the bottom, I have a nice flat surface to work with. And then I just take my sharp knife and I move all the way around the pineapple, just cutting off the skin and keeping as much as the fruit behind. And you can see that there's little eyes, and sometimes I go back with a little paring knife and cut those out. But I'll go all the way around the pineapple, taking the skin off, and then I like to just cut. When you get the pineapple top off, you'll notice that there's a core, a round core right in the middle, and that's a little bit fibrous. Normally, you don't use that when you're serving fresh pineapple, so I just go around and cut off all four sides of the pineapple, and then I'm left with this core. But don't throw it away. I love to just kind of chew on it and suck it. I cut it up into little pieces and just pop them into my mouth, and they're so chewy and good, especially if you have a nice sweet pineapple. So for this recipe, I've taken 1 tablespoon of butter, and I've got it in the pan. I'm just going to melt the butter, and then I'm going to add some dark brown sugar. I like to use dark brown because it gives a nice color to my sauce. I'm not going to use very much pineapple because I'm just making enough sauce for about 2 servings today. So I've got just a piece of fresh pineapple about this size, and I'm going to cut it into probably about 1/2-inch little cubes. Now the 1 tablespoon of butter has melted and it's sizzling. It's ready for me to add 2 tablespoons of the dark brown sugar. And I'm also going to add a couple tablespoons of apple cider and about a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Now, if you didn't want to use apple cider or wanted to change up the flavor a little bit, you could use pineapple juice, of course. You could also use a little rum to give it a little bit of an island flair. Now, I'm just going to let this cook until it gets a little thick and syrupy. Now, you can see that my sauce is nice and dark and syrupy. I'm actually going to turn off the heat, and I'm going to scoop up the pineapple and add the pineapple. And as soon as the pineapple warms up, it'll be ready to top the ice cream with. And you can refrigerate this and heat it up on low heat so you can have it made ahead. But it's just a great way to use fresh pineapple. Find the recipe on our website at www.lakelandptv.org. I'm Sue Doden, and I'm all about food.